Hi, I'm Melanie Shocker, and these are my parents, Willie and Sharon Shocker, and they are my audience for my speech. What do Walt Disney, Will Smith, Albert Einstein, Henry Ford, Whoopi Goldberg, and George Washington have in common? They suffer from dyslexia. 1 in 5 suffer from dyslexia. I am an independent contractor for Haley's Hope in West Fargo. I tutor for dyslexia. How is the brain of someone with a reading disability different from someone without a disability? Today I'm going to speak to you about dyslexia. What is dyslexia? Dyslexia is a learning difference that makes it difficult for someone to read, write, and spell. Children with dyslexia also have difficulty learning to tie their shoes. They have chronic ear infections. They are late in establishing their dominant hand, and they may also have a close relative with dyslexia. And this is taken from Decoding Dyslexia by Susan Barton. People with dyslexia often have above average intelligence. They are social, athletic, creative, artistic, and they're good at thinking outside of the box. You can also have all of these traits and not be dyslexic. The only way to know for sure is to have a special doctor called a neurologist test you. For someone with dyslexia, the left side of the brain does not work properly. Now I'm going to speak to you about the brain. The brain has two sides, or two hemispheres. The left side is normally smaller than the right side, but in someone with dyslexia, the left side is 10% larger. So technically, you could say someone with dyslexia actually has a bigger brain. Which side of the brain is stronger? Both sides of the brain work together to help you do simple things every day. Typically, one side of the brain is stronger for a person. For example, the left side of the brain helps you read. This is the part of the brain that doesn't work properly in a dyslexic person. So you might say the right side of their brain is stronger. Each side of the brain controls different traits, such as helping you perform certain skills, helping you remember things, helping you react in different conditions, and even helping you feel certain emotions. So what is the left side of the brain versus the right side of the brain? The left side is your logical, think of the idea side. The left side works with math and science, verbal skills. The left side likes order, it likes facts, and is a rational thinker. The right side of the brain is the creative, do the idea side. The right brain likes art, music, and sports. Visual images. The right brain has random order, is imaginative, and emotional, like having a great sense of humor. Now I'm going to talk to you about how the brain works. The brain is like a little bits circuit. The electrons need to go in a certain order to make the invention work. Normally, when a person reads, there is a circuit and a pathway of areas in the brain that work together to make sense of what is read. The dyslexic brain circuit is mixed up, so instead of the 4 parts working together, only one part does most of the work. So you can see on this brain, everything is working together, and this is a normal brain. And in a dyslexic brain, only one part may be doing all of the work, and nothing is connecting. I took these from Haley's Hope, where I've gotten a lot of my resource, and they created them to work with children and show them how their brain may work differently. Sometimes dyslexics reverse letters as having BD confusion. They often have a speech delay. They have a problem remembering what they have read. They often read slower because they need to understand what they are reading, and they most commonly have a hard time spelling. I've also brought something to show you from Haley's Hope, and this is what someone with dyslexia may see. And what this says is the words aren't spelled correctly. One thing we know for certain about dyslexia is that this is one small area of difficulty in a sea of strengths. And this is quoted from Dr. Sally Shaywitz from Overcoming Dyslexia. Today I shared with you how the brain of someone with dyslexia is different than someone without. And now you know why Walt Disney, Will Smith, Albert Einstein, Henry Ford, Whoopi Goldberg, and George Washington have in common. Thank you.